Lately, I've really been struggling with the thought that I am never gonna fall in love, meet a partner who loves me back, and like have this family that I've always wanted. And it's been very, very difficult. I know I said I would stop coming on the internet talking about being single and how it hurts my heart, but I feel like I've spent almost literally all my 20s mourning never having a boyfriend, a relationship, that experience. And I thought by 30, I would be over it, but I'm realizing that grief has just changed into me now mourning the fact that I'm probably never gonna have that at all. And it's been really hard. I was just talking to my friend. We just came back from an event, fully crashed out. I don't know if you can see my makeup's a little smeared, but I just can't help but internalize, like, what is it that I'm doing wrong? Like, I know there's nothing wrong with me. I know that is all luck, but it literally is eating me up inside, and I wish that it wasn't. I know this dating scene is trash.
This is what a lot of modern women do, right? They like gaslight, fake accountability. Because she admitted that she knows that there's something she's doing wrong, but she'll never take accountability and say, all the poor choices she made in her 20s. The truth is, what she's actually trying to say is that she doesn't know how to get the things that she wants, so like the type of man that she desires. Like every other FIFA out here, to them it's like a game cheat, a cheat code. That's how they feel. So it's like because she doesn't have that, she doesn't understand what about the cheat code did she get wrong. That's really what she's saying. She's not saying that, I messed up and I know there's some things with me that I need to change and work on, become more feminine, become more, submissive, become more of what a man is looking for.
I'm probably chopped, but it just seems like the idea of meeting someone that would love me and treat me the way I deserve and vice versa. Like, I want to love somebody so bad. Like, I want to experience that experience. Like, I've done so much traveling, I've lived so many adventures, so much life. And this one human experience that is companionship, partnership, love, I still haven't experienced it. I still haven't had the chance, the opportunity. Like, I just get dog walked. But
So let me get this straight. You haven't experienced a relationship and you haven't experienced all these things that you claim that you want, but you want these things, right? So what did you do in your 20s? And this is where the answer lies. What she's not going to say is that she gave her body to random men, that she didn't require any type of commitment from those men. She chased men that didn't desire her. And now she's in her 30s and she's basically in a discount bin. I mean, I talk about this on my live stream on TikTok all the time. The discount bin is a real place, and this is what it looks like.
the dating scene is so fucking chopped. I'm like, am I going to? And now that I'm 30, everywhere I look, there's an engagement. My old roommate that I lived with 5 years ago in Oklahoma City, she just had a beautiful wedding, like black tie, stunning. But it literally made me think, like, I haven't lived with her in 5 years. And in that time, I've had no progress. Like, I haven't been outside on a date in like a year and a half. And I'm so happy for her. Like, her dating life was shambly as well. And she found her man and he's obsessed with her, as he should be. She's an incredible woman. But I'm like, 5 years is a long time and I'm still at square zero. I still don't even know what it's like to be a girlfriend for the first time. And that's something else that makes me sad, is like, I'm really recognizing, like, my first big love or whatever is not going to be somebody else's. Like, I'm not going to be somebody's first love. I'm sounding self-deprecating, but I feel like the guys that are left have already had their first love, right? There's probably going to be some girl in the back of their mind that they're always thinking about. And I don't know.
So she doesn't even know what it feels like to have a first love. That's crazy. Like, I don't know, maybe a lot of people out there don't know what that feels like, but that says a lot about you, honestly, especially if you're a woman. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like for men, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Men don't get sex easily the way women do. And that should be common sense. Like, but as a woman, you've never been loved up on. And I'm not talking about, she's obviously had a lot of D. I'm not talking about that type of loved up on. I'm talking about where a young man sees you as everything. it says a lot. It's revealing. It's like, what were you busy doing? And with who?
Just never got to be young and delusionally in love. Now people are like locking in and they know what they like, they know how they are in a relationship, and I'm like, I have no experience. And the feelings I'm feeling now as I'm like entering this like now grieving process, because I have to be realistic. Like, I am a single woman in a crippling economy. I got to figure out how to like double my income, because I might not have a two double, like I might not get to be a dink. I would love to be a dink. I'm like, okay, I gotta triple my bag, to be honest. But it's giving like, at some point I have to like accept that not everybody finds somebody, and that's what I'm like really trying to like wrestle with, the thought that I might be one of those people that doesn't find anybody. And it's been really affecting me lately, because it's something that I've always wanted. And not saying it's not gonna happen, like a lot can happen in a couple of years or months or tomorrow, but it's not looking good. I think there was a creator on here who said you have to put hope down. And I think that's what I'm doing, is like putting the hope of meeting someone down, because it's making me think I'm less than, and why me, woe is me, essentially is what's happening. And I don't know, as I put the hope down, I'm also grieving, and it's just a lot of feelings. And also being single is hard. Like, the economy sucks, but just emotionally, like there's just so much going on. Like, I'm tired of doing everything by myself. I'm tired of having a bad day and there's no one there to lift me up. I'm tired of having a good day and I have no one to talk to it about. Like, I literally crashed out when I got back from this last trip, because I had no one to talk to about it, or no one to come home to. And that's like every birthday trip. But I think last year really put it in perspective, because my friend, she came with me and her fiance picked us up. And she told me a couple days later, like when we reconnected, like, oh my God, like he had a bunch of gifts waiting for me. He had a bouquet of flowers waiting for me. He had food waiting for me. And I'm like, I don't know what that's like to have someone care about them. And at this point, I just can't see that happening. It's not that I don't think I'm deserving of it. I just truly can't fathom someone showing up for me in that way. It seems like a myth. I'm like, your guy made you dinner? Like, I don't know what that's like. I don't know what it's like to have someone know my favorite color or my favorite restaurant. Like, I don't know what it's like to be seen. And I'm scared I never will. And that's freaking me out, because I feel like I have so much love to give, but nowhere to give it to.
What stood out to me in the end is what she said, that she's afraid that she might not ever get seen, right? And I mean, we got to keep it a buck. Like, eventually, we're all gonna get to a place where we're not really seen. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, even before you get elderly, that's going to happen for majority of people, right? Majority of people live average lives. If you live an average life, then you're basically going to fall constraint to these constraints. That's the truth. So what will you have done in a public sector to be, seen? And that's what I'm saying. So if you haven't done anything, then you're only gonna be seen by people that love you, people that, are around you. Do you get what I'm saying? People that know you, right? But if you don't have any of that, then boy, it's a lonely place. And this is where a lot of these 30-year-olds are getting, you know what I'm saying? Even 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, but it's prevalent when we see these women in their 30s. That's where it really begins for them. The cookie tends to crumble. And this is what I talk about this on my live stream on TikTok, that we have to understand that there is a thing called the discount bin. And it goes to show, because she mentioned her friend and how her friend got married, right? Successfully to a man that adores her, right? But we have to understand that at that point in time, she's obviously in the discount bin as well, because she's in her 30s. And that means that the man that she got with, settled for her. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because if he's in his 30s or 40s, he could have gotten somebody in their 20s. That's the truth. And women in their 20s have far more to offer than women in their 30s. On the positive side of things, women in their 30s, don't have much to offer, especially in this day and age, in modernity times. They don't really have much to offer. A lot of them can't cook a meal from scratch. A lot of them don't have domesticated skills. A lot of them just aren't even feminine. And when a woman reaches her 30s and she's alone, or what I'm saying, she don't have a man in her life fulfilling the gender role as a man, then the masculinity has to come out of her, because she's gonna have to provide, protect, what I'm saying? She's gonna have to pretty much be dominant in her life. She's gonna have to be dominant in her life. That's just the way it is, because no man is going to be around to fulfill that role for her. So that makes it harder for her to attract a masculine man. You get what I'm saying? Who's going to be, a suitable man, a man of value. So her friend realized this. Her friend understood that she's going to have to settle. And that's why her friend managed to get married. The truth is, this woman just hasn't she's not accepting it. And you can hear, I heard it in the first sentence when she said what she said. She was like, I got a lot of problems and da 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 da, but she's not accepting that those things have ultimately costed you. And it means that the quality of man you're looking for and the relationship, and all relationships to come out of that, have taken a toll, have taken a hit, and they don't want to hear that. They want to believe that they can get this Prince Charming, you know what I'm saying, who earns over 100K plus a year. Do you get what I'm saying? Who all women are attracted to. It doesn't make sense. You're not going to be able to get that man, because to get that man, your best shot was when you were in your 20s. But we know what she was doing in her 20s. She didn't even have to say it. She said it without saying it. She didn't do any of the things that typically successful people do when it comes to marriage. A lot of these women are just proving that the discount didn't exist, and that's where they're finding themselves. And it's a lonely place. If she doesn't get over her own foolishness, then she will spend the rest of her life alone with a cat or a dog. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you click that like, drop me a comment, let me know what you thought about this one, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.